David Melcho, Food Journey, Fire Cider. I've been wanting to do this, and I just remembered that halfway through. The Fire Cider, and I've got a recipe there that you're going to see on this post, but is absolutely amazing. I've been drinking it for 10 years. I believe it boosts your immune system, so it helps your body naturally fight colds, flus, pandemics, whatever, you name it. But I had a physical done where they took urine and blood and all those tests. This was a couple years ago for an insurance policy, and it was the first time in my life that everything came back within the numbers. I did have a slight elevation in blood pressure, but they said for my weight and height and whatever, that wasn't that uncommon. But everything else was great. Triglycerides, good, bad cholesterol, all that. And really all Fire Cider is, it's the roots. Well, actually it starts with this. This alone is amazing stuff. So when you talk about drinking vinegar, it's got to be apple cider vinegar with the mother. And you'll know it because it's brown. It's not purified. It's not made to look good. And you'll actually see a sediment in the bottom. And then if you want to give it the boost, and this is where the recipe for Fire Cider comes in, you mix in, I've got hot peppers, habaneros, and you can use jalapenos or another pepper, and that's where the fire comes from. I've got ginger root, turmeric root, horseradish root, and if you think about the roots, I mean, the properties that are in roots are just amazing. And this is what a turmeric root looks like. But I dice it up. Some people will ground it up, but this works well for me. And they say you need to have black pepper to activate the turmeric. It has cancer-fighting properties. The ginger has memory properties. I think. Yeah, that was a joke. So anyway, so what I'll do, I'll just take the Fire Cider. I put it in a glass container. You do not want this, it's corrosive. You don't want it to come into contact with any metals. And I'll just fill it up. And then what's important is not with the way I cap it off. There we go. I'll use a little plastic ring, but this cap won't touch it. And it's okay to let it breathe. And I put it in a pantry for, believe it or not, a couple of months. You don't have to refrigerate it. Nothing goes bad in it. The other trick though, you have to have everything submerged. So this second one may finish me off. If not, I'll open up another bottle. I'll show you this too. So in the bottom, I don't know if you can see that, but there's the sediment. That's the mother, from what I understand. I'll make sure I get all that in here. So I'll drain about half of it off and shake it up and pour it out. And there we go. Will be perfect. Right up to the top. Yep. And then I'll place that ring over it. And then that. And I'll carefully set that in the pantry. In a couple months, when you're ready for it, you'll actually see, and this is pretty crazy. I don't know what's growing in there, but it'll create its own seal, its own film. It's like believe it or not, it's like a real heavy snot. It's nasty. I don't do anything with that. I'll pull it back or drain it off. But I'll take a bowl like I have here, and I'll just dump it all out, put the ingredients back in. You can reuse them. And it'll be interesting too, where this is full right now, after I dump this off, it'll be here, and I'll just add more ingredients. Next time it'll be down and down and down. So it's like it just constantly eats at these roots, and all that goes into the vinegar to give you that extra boost. So check out Fire Cider. And here's another little tip. It's horrible. It's nasty, but it's a 5-second nasty. I mean, to me, that's worth it. I carry it with me in the truck. Whenever I think about it, I can drink it. I'm very proactive. My sister, she'll actually drink it when she starts to feel something come on, like a cold or a cough or something, and that's how she defeats that cold. But with that, I'm on no medication. I can't tell you last time I had a Z-Pack, flu shot. Well, I don't do shots or immune, that stuff anyway. And this is primarily why, because I don't need it. I don't have to have it, don't want it. It's a natural solution to all that stuff. But check it out, and you won't be disappointed. Have a great day.